Like doctors dealing with COVID-19 patients and they are doing the precautions, I don't get infected. Why? Are they self-immune? Do they have their special powers? They use their elbows, or even if you touch it, they use the hand sanitizers all the time. Hi everyone, I'm Amragil. I'm from Saudi Arabia and I'm in Seoul right now. Jonain, Isa, Imnida. When I came first here, I used the metro, but currently I use the bus more than the metro. I think this is very unique and I think meticulous. This is the word that I can say, and accurate. And you can build all your schedule of the day, depends on the transportation, if you have to move from any place. If you're going to see someone, you can tell them, I will see you at 4:50, because you know with the transportation you will be there at 4:50 exactly. Yes, you can check if I want at this time, at what time I will arrive. The arrival time is really accurate. Even though sometimes it changes with the rush hours, but I think it changes when you drive your own car, but in the public transportation, is always accurate. I think the error margin, I think, is around 10 seconds. Safety, it's really safe. You feel all the vehicles are maintained. You don't see broken things. You don't feel like an unexpected movements of the vehicles is always on the lane. The doors when it closes slowly. Also the buses, you can see the buses are really in a good shape. You can trust me, as well as the CCTV all the time, all the places. You would not see strangers. You always feel like good people are around you. You feel safe. This is what I felt about it. Also, there are separate seats or reserved seats for the elderly, for the pregnant, or for the sick people also, and the people with the kids. I don't think there are for people with kids, but I think this is spontaneously from people. When they see you with the kids, they give you this, they serve the seat for you instead of others. And I was surprised that the whole cabin was full. The seats for the elder and the pregnant are not being used, because there are no pregnant or elder people around. Even though the cabin is full, but people are committed with or following the instructions. Those seats for the pregnant and but sometimes on the bus now. The bus, when it goes with the bumps, you need to sit down. Mainly in my country, the public transportation is not really being utilized because of the weather, and it's easier to move around with your car than being with the gas, as well is not expensive. I like it because you don't see a lot of workers to clean around, because I think it's a self-generated hygiene. I hated when I get out from the coffee shop with my paper cup, because I will find difficulty to get rid of it. And it's not allowed in the public transportation or in the bus or in the metro to walk around with your coffee in the cabin, or food. Yes, I think with those rules, it makes it hygienic, it makes it clean, no spills of the coffee, no spills of drinks or food on the floor. Also, you can see that all people tries not to touch the buttons as much as they can. They use their elbows, or even if you touch it, they use the hand sanitizers all the time, which is also available. Most of the times you find it from the officials. I think there is no question about the importance of the masks. I think anybody talks about this, I think he's from different world. I know this is strong, but I think we should not doubt masking. I think mask makes a lot of difference in prohibiting or preventing the spread of COVID-19. Because it is obvious, it doesn't need to be studied. As long as you put the mask and the other people put the mask, it's been observed that the less infection. I think this makes a lot of difference. Like doctors dealing with COVID-19 patients and they are doing the precautions, I don't get infected. Why? Are they self-immune? Do they have their special powers? No, they simply follow the instruction and the precautions. It is logical, it doesn't need a lot of think about it. When you go to the elevator, you find, I think it's mandatory now in all elevators to have the hand sanitizer beside the board. And also you can see that they already, I think, also mandatory to apply the antivirus shield over the buttons. And I think people are following it correctly because you see whenever you put the floor you want, they use the sanitizer. I think it's really important. Yes, because of a couple of things. First of all, they care about, as we mentioned before, they care about their health. Because if someone knows that this might harm me, they will avoid it immediately. Second of all, if we go back in time with the SARS before, people suffered a lot, so they don't want the same suffering again. I think SARS made a lot of bad to the society or to the people. I think Korean people suffered from it, so the one who suffers always avoid what makes him suffer again. You can use the transportation T-money cards, you can use your own card, you can use the mobile phone, or you can use both like me. I put my card on the mobile phone and the cover so I can. Also, if you find some difficulty, you'll find the officer there, they will help you immediately. You don't need to speak Korean, just show them like, they will, 감사합니다. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that the language would be as much as difficult as this. I can read Korean, I can write Korean, but I cannot understand. And I think my own language, Arabic language, and the Korean language on the same scale of difficulty. There are some words share the same meaning, like gay. It means dog, it means one thing, right? I think Koreans are doing a lot of reactions with their mouth, face, and hand. Like you can understand andeo, ne. Although the language is difficult, but you can understand with time what is the meaning and what is the emotion of the one who is talking in front of you. I think our country, Saudi Arabia and Korea and South Korea are really friends since long time, but not much of exchange of people happened a lot. So we are considered one first people to move over here. Also, I think the K-pop and the Korean drama played a lot to represent the South Korean. For example, I was talking to my nieces a few months ago. One of them, she was recommending me for cafes in Seoul. I told her, how do you know about it? And she's never been in Seoul before. She saw it in one of the Korean dramas. And also they know some words in Korean. Because of drama, they know that 감사합니다 means thank you. They know that 안녕하세요. They know all of this because of the Korean drama and the K-pop. My friend's daughter, she talks Korean a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, and she's never been in Korea before. She talks and understands Korean. Okay, today I talked about the public transportation system and other things that I was surprised with it. I hope you like this video. If you like it, share, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you. Bye. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.